Hopefully you all enjoyed that new little intro that I put up for the Christmas season. That's just a little teaser of everything that will be coming for Christmas, but this will be the only time you'll see it until come around November, but I wanted to kind of just put it out there for everybody to see. So hey, what's going on everybody? This is Jimmy Bones, back at it again with another video, and today what we are going to be doing is a video for the SVI Home Depot life-size animated singing Santa greeter. This is going to be a setup video for a few people who had asked for it in the review, and for the people who want to see how to set this thing up so when they get their own, they can do it. So for anybody who wants to get this guy for the Christmas 2021 season, this one is for you. It will be an easy and hopefully straightforward what comes in the box, how to set things up, and I will be going over it all throughout this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so right off the bat, as we open the box is pretty big. It's like half the size of my dresser right behind it, as you can see. It is pretty straightforward when you get it. Now, since I've already dug into this, everything's kind of already out, but I'm going to show you here. This is the box that comes with the head and the cord and all the instructions in it. The head will be bagged up, and I will be pulling that out here in this video in just a minute. Yeah, so here you go. Now, the whole head will be in there. I just put it over there to keep it fresh from, you know, any dust or anything getting on the face, I guess. But as you can see, this is the head. It's kind of like the one from PAC. And it's also kind of metal pole-based as well. There are two little, I guess you could say, spikes that you put into two holes on the shoulders. And there's also a cord there next to it. So next I will be showing you all the instructions. There are two different kinds of instructions that come with this guy. There is your typical paper instructions that will explain to you exactly how you put this guy up. And then there's the new thing that SVI and Home Depot are trying to collab and promote, which is the the online instructions. It's a 3D printed model of how you would take the time and go in and listen to a voice tell you how to build stuff. But yeah, that's what built is. I even went and visited it myself, but I already knew how to set this guy up. Next, you have a power adapter. I forgot the voltage of it, but it's pretty similar to the Jimmy ones. It has a similar build and everything, and it plugs into the back of the Santa, which I will be showing you very soon. Next, we're going to be going on over to the more complicated parts of the Santa. This here is the torso motor along with the torso build, or I guess you could say the pole build. This here are the shoes. They're very easy, lightweight, and they're plastic. There's not a specific one that needs to go on a specific place. They both look exactly the same, so you can place either one on either side of the base. Next, we have the actual torso hoop. There's a certain way you have to place that in, and it's not hard. If you can't put it in one way, you just put it in the opposite way. I figured that out. Next is the biggest piece of the Santa besides the outfit itself. This is the whole entire upper body piece. It's a huge plastic black shell, and as you can see, that's where the head goes on those little poles. That's the inside, so you all can kind of see what it looks like. It's a lot of wires up in there, a few that you have to connect yourself, which is only 3, which is not hard at all. Next, we're going to be pulling out the 2 poles of the legs that you will be putting the boots and the pants over. They're pretty easy and straightforward. There's only 2 poles that you really have to put up. Next, I will be pulling out here the outfit. Now, this is the most annoying part of the entire mechanism. This not only has a cord in it that needs to go through a hole in the whole shoulder piece, but on top of that, the arms are connected, which I'm thankful for, but it is heavy and it's very hard to place over the entire upper body section. So next, I wanted to show you all the base. The base is pretty straightforward, but there is a way you have to set it up. There are 2 little I guess you could say like points of the base that you will have to put up. So put it forward with the little rings facing forward, and that's where you'll put the shoes on. So next, I'm setting everything up here. I'm showing you all the pants because I forgot to do that. But here, you're going to first start off by putting up the leg poles. And these are pretty easy. It's just a clip in, and they're very straightforward. I mean, you really can't mess that up. Next, I would suggest you put the boots on, because when you put the boots on, then you can put the pants on. And they're very easy to slide right over. So next, I would suggest put the pants on, but do not put the pant legs over the boots yet. Just go ahead and slide that on there. Next, you're going to put the hip torso, which turns the body, on top of the poles for the legs. Snap that into position, not hard at all. Next, you will want to take the torso hoop and then set it in the right direction. Me, on the other hand, I did not. As you can see, I had to flip it around because it's a little rough to figure out how to do that. Then after that, you're going to want to pull the pants over the hip torso and then put the pant legs over the boots, and it will lock them in place, and they won't really need adjustment after. Next, we're going to put on the upper body portion of the Santa Claus. It's a snap-on as well. There will be 2 cords that you will have to hook in that connect from the torso to the upper body, which is not very hard. It's very similar to Techie's design, so I would not even worry about that if you've messed with any of Techie's stuff before. Next, you are going to put on the entire outfit. Now, this is the most complicated part of the Santa. As you can see, there's the cord. There's a small hole in the chest cavity of the Santa that you will have to slide that into. You can either go ahead and put the whole outfit on and then slide it in by reaching your hands up the body or up the suit and then sliding into the hole, or do that first and then put the whole body on. If you need to, I would suggest more so to your first time doing this, get 2 people so somebody can stretch out the back and you can work the front. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slide in the shoulder pieces after that, because there are 2 rods that slide into holes on the shoulder. Now, sadly, mine was factory error, and one shoulder did not come in welded, so I had to make a makeshift shoulder holder, funny enough, but it works and it keeps his arm up. But if you have one that's simple, just slide it in. But again, the shoulder piece doesn't bother me because I figured out a better way to do that. And if yours does do that, I would suggest you take a long bendable wire and bend it and then hook it into the neck cavity underneath the shell. As you can see under here, I am just putting that cord up through there, and then up there in the shoulders, another cord's running down. It's a little more rectangular, so all you're just going to have to do is just hook those up and then go from there. But again, I don't know if everyone's will be factory errored. Mine was, but that's kind of what makes it special. I'm fine with that. So I have no issues with that. And then once you are done hooking up this whole section of the Santa Claus, you are going to want to start putting the head on, which I will show you here in just one second, which I'm getting now. So as you can see here, I was showing you all the head, just making sure you all knew. Fluff out the beard, make sure the beard looks nice because it can get caught up under there. You're going to want to reach into the neck cavity and pull out the cord and attach it to the cord hanging out of the head. It's not that hard. I have actually managed to do it with one finger, I guess, if you're very coordinated with your hands. If not, I'm sure you can just set the Santa's head on top of the Santa. Slide the 2 small poles into the hook or the hole that is popping out for the neck, and it should just go on there. But make sure both go in, because sometimes they're very slender, so you're gonna have to be very careful when you slide that in, because if you don't slide that in, it will his head will be very, very wobbly. But voila, that is your Santa once you are done. Alright, next I just wanted to show you all the back area of the control box, which doesn't have much. There's a switch right there. You have your control volume knob. Now, I don't know what that hole is right here. I pointed at it because I'm not sure, but I never really wanted to mess with it. And then you obviously have your jack. But I just wanted to show you all that quick small thing. And then this is just, there's a zipper back here that conceals everything. So you just zip that up and then you're ready to go.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome! I'm so happy to see you. Ho, ho, ho! Have you been good this year? Remember, I've been making my list and checking it twice. I'm going to find out who's naughty and nice. Ho, ho! Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, it looks like I'm already here. Ho, ho, ho! Please come. come in and add to the joyous festivities.
So everybody, once you are done with that, your Santa should be working once you hook him up, and that's obviously straightforward. I really hope you all did enjoy this small setup video. It was not complicated at all. It will be a little bit of a hard start once you first start, but believe me when I say that this Santa is just so worth it. It's so worth the price. He's fun to set up, and he's great for the whole family. But anyways, you all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is Jimmy Bones, signing off. See ya.